I feel adorable. Ah. So most of you probably have an idea of what's about to happen, and I'm excited. It's been 2 weeks since I've had the boy, but oh god, am I nervous. So, just want to remind you all that you are all awesome. You're so loved. You're so precious. And regardless of whether I'm Beta or the fluffy boy, I love you all the same.
Anthrocon 2019, surf's up. I think we kind of fit the bill, don't we? Hold on a second. Dude, you have to come out here. You have to. Dude. Come on, come out here. Come on, you have to come out here. Hold on. Do you guys want to see Beta's new suit? Come on, cheer with me. Beta, 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 Beta. What the hell cute you are? Oh no. You don't know. I'm kind of nervous. Why are you nervous? I don't know. Isn't he cute? Look at we fit the theme very well. You're very buoyant, and I can save your life. Yeah. Well, yeah. Come on, you're cute. Oh, there's no speech. You're too adorable. Shh. I am not, sir. He's adorable. I'm just a fruit. Yeah? I mean, look at you. You're a fruit. No, I'm a fruit. You're buoyant. I can't look at myself. I can only see you, and I only see adorable. You're so cute. Say something, Beta. Ah. Bye. What? Hi. Stay life jacket. That's a lot more people than I thought. Yeah, there's a lot of people out there. They all came here to see you. That's half true. What? You're cute. Okay. Okay, bye.
He's a real boy.
All right. You are heavy, jeez. So we've got a lot to talk about. And yes, I'm breaking the magic. I'm not putting on the hand paws. It's actually hard for me to put on both at the same time because of how thick they are. All right, I forgot my bandana. All right, so it's time for the update. I kind of have a lot to talk about on pretty much everything that's happened in the span of 2 months, and also how I felt in that last clip. Apologies if the mic sounds a bit muffly. I mean, I am inside a fursuit head after all. I'll work out the logistics of how it sounds later on. Just look at the cutie on the camera if you're confused. So pretty much all this is unscripted, and I'm just going by what I'm feeling and what I'm thinking about. But that day was probably one of the best days of my entire life. I don't think I've ever been as happy as I was to be in that moment. But let me just give a little bit of background of how we got to that moment. So I'm not gonna lie, the past 2 weeks leading up to my Fursuit Reveal have been nothing but stressful and filled with anxiety. My main fear, even though it's completely irrational at this point, was that you guys wouldn't like Maverick. I know that's kind of outrageous to think about, just look at him, he's perfect. Like, I've been to multiple fursuit unboxings, and some people I know have been like, well, they didn't get this right, maybe this wasn't the way they wanted, or it's not perfect. No, he is perfect. More for Less did such a great job at putting this boy together, and I couldn't ask for anything differently. I mean, maybe besides him not weighing 5 pounds and not being bigger than most other heads, but honestly, Maverick is perfect to me, and I love him so much. Which is why I was really scared to go out on stage 2 months later with this boy, because Maverick is me after all. But as soon as I walked on stage, hearing everyone chanting and cheering for me, with how happy they were to see him, I kind of just broke down crying in the middle of the stage, which thank God Pineapple Fox was the one leading the way and helped me with everything. I couldn't speak at all. I was just mixed with so many happy and relieving emotions that all I could do was just silently cry. Every bit of anxiety in that moment was just gone. And even after my part was over, I was crying for about an hour backstage, just happy that you guys love him. And that's all I could have asked for. That moment really did mean the world to me, and I don't think I'm ever going to forget it. Even Anthrocon as a whole was just magical for me. I got to suit as my boy, my wolf dragon, the precious bean I love so much. I got to give so many hugs and got so many pictures with people. It was crazy, but it was amazing. Honestly, that entire convention reminded me just how lucky I am to have the friends I do. I know I do cherish my friends, and I always will. In fact, I find some of my friends to be more important than some of my family, and that's saying something. But I've never felt as grateful for my friends as I did at Anthrocon. They made sure I was safe. They escorted me back from Talks to the room. Even in some packed room parties, they always wanted me there. And even in that moment during Talks, my friends cheered me on. I can't name every single one of my friends that I'm extremely grateful for. And I know a lot of them are probably watching this, but you all made my Anthrocon so magical. And I'm so lucky to have you all in my life, and I really, really do love you guys. And this really doesn't just go to my friends. It applies pretty much to everyone who supported me with what I do online. If it wasn't for some of you supporting me the way you do, I probably wouldn't have Maverick. Heck, I probably wouldn't even be in the furry fandom. If some of you hadn't shown me who like Majira or anyone was online, I would have never experienced what I did this last weekend. So just thank you guys for everything. Really. I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for any of you. Regardless of that, I'm really, really excited for pretty much the rest of everything. For me, I didn't really get PCD from Anthrocon like I did last year. And that's kind of because I came back home with me. I don't really know how to explain it. Everything was just set in stone that I have some amazing friends and that I love them to death and they love me. But most importantly, I'm kind of starting a new chapter of my life with Maverick. He's someone I really, really love because he is me. In fact, even coming back from Anthrocon, I'm just so motivated and excited to keep doing what I do. But it's a new chapter, and Maverick and I are really looking forward to sharing it with you guys. Apologies again if this video was kind of short and wasn't really something you were expecting, but I just wanted to make some sort of update before I go on making videos with Maverick. And also because it's after Anthrocon, I kind of need to recuperate myself from everything, and I kind of needed a week off, but I didn't want to not upload, so you get to see this cutie. Before I go though, I just wanted to give a really big thank you to Majira. If it weren't for him allowing me to reveal my boy on his show, then I don't really know. I wouldn't be here talking about it. But thank you, Magi, for letting me be on your show again, for letting me suit around with you as Maverick, and for being a really good friend. I feel like I'm gonna have a heat stroke. That's probably not good. I have to stream after this after all. Also, big thank you for letting me use your footage for this video. I know you technically uploaded your full Berry Talks, which is actually linked below if you want to watch that, but I still appreciate you letting me use my part in this video. So thank you, Magi. Now let's try the outro with Maverick. Besides that, I've got nothing else. Have an awesome day, guys, and as always, stay life jacket. Take care.